Hi church, so this January is a month of prayer and I'm asking everybody to pray big prayers. I mean, not just little prayers, but big prayers. And, you know, in the last few weeks, I have seen some big prayers answered. I mean, a few of you might have seen that I asked for people to pray for the Nigerian children. There were over 300 that have been abducted and then they were rescued after people prayed. Yesterday, I saw a YouTube clip of a guy dancing in the rain. He was ecstatic because he was a farmer and there had been years of drought. I don't know if there'd been decades, but it was a huge thing for him. And even in my own life this year, I have seen amazing answers to prayer. So I just wanted to tell you a story from the Old Testament. It's about a man called Naaman, and he was a commander of the army. And he could speak to the king when he wanted. I mean, that's how powerful and important he was. Just imagine us being able to call the queen and ask her a question or speak to her. I mean, that's pretty big stuff. So one day, this young Israelite girl said if only Naaman spoke to the prophet Elisha, because Naaman had leprosy. And, you know, there were so many good things in his life, so many things going right in his life, but the leprosy was a torment to him. I mean, it would have ostracized him. It was a big glaring light that he had leprosy. And so when this young Israelite girl spoke, he listened. And so he spoke to the king and he went off to see Elijah the prophet. But Elisha didn't go to see him. Instead, Elijah sent a message and told him to wash in the Jordan River 7 times. I mean, Naaman didn't like this answer. He wanted something big and powerful and just huge. And Elisha didn't even go see him. He just said, go to this river, wash 7 times. But thankfully, Naaman's servants said to him, well, if you'd asked for something big, you would have done it. And he did do it, and he was cured of leprosy. And sometimes I think that's what prayer can be to us. We just go, oh, prayer just seems too simple. But then when we go to do it, we just get distracted, put off, doing other things. And so we don't do it. And then we excuse it because we think, well, it wouldn't have done that much anyway. But to be honest, it would have. Because God hears our prayers. He listens to us. And he actually wants us to pray. And we are also to listen to him. So this is an amazing thing we've got. Prayer is incredible. So for the next month, every day, I ask you to watch the videos that we're going to be posting. It's just going to be a few minutes. It's going to be a Bible passage and some praying. And I encourage you to not just stop praying when I pray each day, but to keep praying because prayer is powerful. And don't just pray little prayers, pray big prayers because God is the God of the impossible. And that's what I want us to remember.